Ni Zigwang discusses her aunt, Shen Shu, with Lin Yusen, describing her as a decisive woman who built the design firm Chengrui alongside her husband, Fang Shengyi. While her uncle is the nominal boss, Shen Shu is the one who truly manages the company's affairs. Soon after, Shen Shu arrives at Shuangdian in Suzhou with a team of designers to discuss a major project, the Fengteng Suzhou Intelligent Digital Center. This massive investment near Taihu Lake aims to be a digital hub for the region. Chengrui has passed the preliminary screening for the architectural design bid, but they are up against powerful competitors like Shengyun and Yunqing. Shengyun has even recruited the world-famous architect Du Lan. Inspired by the green energy concepts championed by Fengteng's controller, Shen Shu wants to integrate Shuangdian's BIPV, building integrated photovoltaics, power system into their setting sail concept design. Ni Zigwang is excited but realistic, noting that a digital center is far more complex than their small PV garden. Mr. Hua, the technical lead, agrees to develop a feasible plan and invites the team to tour their plant. Later, the group gathers in Mr. Zheng's office. Mr. Zheng expresses his regret that Lin Yusen will soon be leaving Shuangdian, but he is relieved that Ni Zigwang has become such a capable leader. He shares a personal update: he is no longer planning to retire to the United States. His wife had gone ahead of him earlier in the year but returned frustrated, feeling that their son's family didn't actually welcome her. Mr. Zheng realizes that after years abroad, his son has grown distant, and he would rather stay in China where he feels comfortable and useful. He intends to stay at Shuangdian to mentor Ni Zigwang until she can fully take over. The conversation turns back to the Fengteng project. Shen Shu mentions that Shengyun is also bidding and worries if Lin Yusen will find it awkward. Lin Yusen admits that his grandfather put Sheng Xingji in charge of the project, and since the two have never gotten along, he is happy to cause trouble for his rival. Shen Shu clarifies that the design and construction bids are separate. Even if Chengrui wins the design, it doesn't guarantee Shuangdian the construction contract. However, she promises to fight for them. Ni Zigwang remains positive, believing that simply showcasing their PV technology on such a grand stage is a significant opportunity. During a site visit to the project location, the group encounters Sheng Xingji, Du Lan, and their design team. Sheng Xingji mocks Lin Yusen for letting Ni Zigwang make the decisions, but Lin Yusen refuses to take the bait. When Sheng Xingji realizes Shen Shu is Ni Zigwang's aunt, he patronizingly suggests Lin Yusen is just trying to win over her family. Ni Zigwang retorts sharply, suggesting that Sheng Xingji should focus on his own character and real achievements before acting so arrogant. Sheng Xingji also singles out Ye Rong, mentioning she was Ni Zigwang's classmate and comparing their career paths with a condescending tone. Despite the tension, Lin Yusen and Ni Zigwang keep their collaboration with Chengrui a secret. After the encounter, a suspicious Sheng Xingji tells Ye Rong to find a way to probe Ni Zigwang for information. Meanwhile, at Huaya Bank, a malicious rumor circulates about the recent trip to the Changbai Mountains. Colleagues whisper that Zhuang Qiu and Kevin got into a physical fight over Kreese, leading to Kevin's injury. Some claim Zhuang Qiu only stayed behind to care for Kevin to curry favor with Kevin's influential uncle. Mr. Song, the manager, cautions Zhuang Qiu to keep his focus on work and avoid the appearance of social climbing. Kevin feels immense guilt for how his accident has affected Zhuang Qiu's reputation. While Kreese feels frustrated and objectified, realizing how difficult it is to change people's minds once they view her through a certain lens. Reflecting on the gossip and his past, Zhuang Qiu reaches out to Jiang Rui for a drink. He spends the evening in a gloomy mood, eventually asking Jiang Rui about their past study tour in Europe. Later, Jiang Rui calls Ni Zigwang while she is inspecting the progress at the PV garden. He reveals that Zhuang Qiu had actually gone to look for her in Nanjing 2 years ago during the summer break. However, the housekeeper, Miss Zheng, had told him that Ni Zigwang was away, studying abroad, like Shu, rather than just on a short, study tour, Yuxu. Jiang Rui wonders if things would have been different if not for that misunderstanding, but Ni Zigwang shuts down the idea. She tells him that the past is no longer important. She explains that while her feelings for Zhuang Qiu were once real, they were like a flickering light she couldn't predict. In contrast, Lin Yusin's love is like the constant sun, providing warmth even in the dark. After work, Lin Yusin picks up Ni Zigwang, and they head to the supermarket to buy ingredients for hot pot. Ni Zigwang secretly buys some red beans while browsing. At Lin Yusin's home, they prepare the meal together. Lin Yusin playfully struggles to handle the lobsters, claiming he is studying their anatomy on his phone to figure out how to clean them. After a cozy dinner, Ni Zigwang asks Lin Yusin to go to his study to help her carry some books. When he enters, he notices that the soybeans he uses for his hand exercises have been replaced with red beans, a traditional symbol of deep longing and love. As he walks out, Ni Zigwang places the very last red bean into his palm. Lin Yusin admits that he wasn't as certain of her feelings as he had pretended to be, but in that moment, he feels as though he is holding all the light in the world.